Welcome to all the guests who have joined. And today we are here. It's Thursday, and we are here back with another important topic. And today we have really interesting topic, something that impacts our everyday life. And with me here is Coach Arif. Arif is Victory Mindset Coach. He's been into healthcare sector for a long time, for over 2 decades. He's a sports enthusiast. He's an author, and he's been a coach for a few years now. And he has impacted more than 5,000 lives. And he's also founder director and founder director for Pathfinders. So we are going to discuss with Arif today about an important topic, that is creating wealth mindset. Okay, this is such a topic that I think every individual is somewhere or other affected by. So Arif, the first question is that wealth creation in general is like, okay, you're doing a job, you're getting paid for it, you're doing business, you're making money out of it. Okay, that's how you make wealth, right? So what has mindset got to do with it? Where is this mindset coming in between?
Yeah, thank you, Sayeed, for introducing me and asking this question. So I tell you, mindset is everything, and it plays a role in every aspect of your life, whether it is dealing with finances, that is money, dealing with relationships, or health. Mindset is at the root of every area of your life. So we need to be very careful what we think about those things.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, what beliefs do we have? What values we carry about these aspects, right? And coming to your question, uh, yes, I think I have answered this.
Yeah. So because when this topic came up, and when I was reading it, I thought, okay, wealth generally believed to be like, you make money, you make money. You either do by doing job or by doing business. So how come well mindset is coming in between? So let us talk about. Uh, let's go back to a little bit uh, basics of it. Like
I want
so.
to give I would just want to give an example here,
Mhm.
which can make people understand where mindset plays a role here.
Okay.
So imagine a person who has been told in the childhood that money is the biggest evil. Money is the root cause of all the human problems. Money
Yeah.
money destroys all the relationships.
Yeah.
Now this person, this boy or girl, they grow up. What will they carry? They have those beliefs now about money. So do you think they will have a very good relationship, very
Well,
cordial
I know this
relationship
very
with
well,
money?
Ari, because I am one of those.
Yeah. So
I was one of those, and I carried it for a long time, so I know it very well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Many of us carry those beliefs because they are part of our society. Especially if I look at Indian culture, we everybody is working to get money because it's a necessity. However, they will not agree that they are working for money. Instead, they will always say, "I'm not running after money. I'm not working for money." Okay, so so they are actually repelling. They might be working very hard and they will get, of course, some returns because they are giving some value. There's
So,
some service. So they will, of course, universe will provide them some return in um, in terms of money, in terms of wealth. But they will not have abundance. They will have scarcity, or they will just meet their needs.
so it's there is some kind of taboo attached to this, and that's what is maybe causing all this. So, so if we go back to the root of it, the question is, what keeps people stuck here? Like, I mean, people are people want to be, everybody want to be abundant in life, right? But people are generally stuck in a mindset of scarcity. Always they feel there is less. Okay, even if you talk to somebody who's making, let's say, uh, uh, 1 lakh a month or 5 lakh a month, okay, they still feel that by end of the month there is something is less, or they are short of money. So there is always this scarcity mind. Okay, in the mind there is some scarcity running in their mind. So why people are stuck here?
So in you know, I gave the example of a person who think it's an evil. So they are even below that scarcity mindset. They are actually repelling uh, money, and they are in the repelling mindset. Okay,
Oh.
money repelling mindset. But people who uh, so we don't work every time with this consciousness that okay, I can have abundance, or I am living with an scarcity mindset. We are not very conscious. We are living a life of automacity. It's an automated manner. Whatever beliefs are set in, whatever we have learned from the culture or the systems that are working, we just become part of one system, and whatever is coming is coming. We are not very conscious. And why people are scared, stuck in this scarcity mindset is because they have this perspective inside. It's like uh, you know living in indoors with us with sunglasses. Okay, so the things are not very clear. So they might be focusing on worries, on trouble, rather
Mhm.
than the possibilities, the probabilities, the
Mhm.
opportunities. So, so mindset, this scarcity mindset actually whispers in person's mind that money is very hard to come by. Money is hard to earn. Opportunities are scarce.
Mhm.
Okay, or if somebody has got the opportunity, I cannot have that. Okay, if somebody has won something, I'm a loser automatically, which is
Mhm.
not true. But the scarcity mindset makes people believe that
Mhm.
the world is full of resources, right? But the scarcity mindset make us believe that this is the only one thing that I can do, and if they fail in that particular thing, they think it's done. I cannot do anything.
So does like say, let's say people make money, right, by salary and by business or something, and invariably the common practice is that people try to save everything, whatever they can save, they save. Okay, so can saving help them? Is it practical to save money? Does it help?
So thank you for asking that question, Saeed. Uh, so I have a question for this that question, and the question is: when we save some money, does the value increase or its value decreases with time? Right? Of
No.
course, it depreciates with time. Right? So saving is not. Of course, we should have some savings. For rainy days. That's okay. But most of our money should go into investments, and the best investment I can say is investing on self. You know,
Mhm.
maybe learning some new skill, maybe um, reading reading a book, related to your interest or your skills, or maybe hiring a coach. Okay,
Mhm.
and then there are other investments also. So investing is the best thing because money is best when it is flowing. It is changing hands
Mhm.
because you are opening the ways to come also for the money to come. Let me give you an example here. There is a tight fisted person, and he has collected all the money, whatever, and he has now hold it. He's holding that all that money in his fist. What will happen? Of course, he has saved it. Nothing will come out, right? But can something enter into it? No, there is no way to come out, and there is no way to get in also. So people who keep focus on just saving, what happens? The value is depreciating on the one hand, and on the other hand, nothing is entering to it. So that's why they live with that scarcity, and they live in fear that because they are holding all that they have. They live in
Hmm.
fear ke, will it remain safe or not?
So it's not that all it's not all that beneficial to just hold on to it, but you should let it move basically, right? So
Yes.
I think yeah, it reminds me of one discussion I had with one of our customers who was the owner of the company. That guy was he was a millionaire, and one day when I went there, he just came from a bank and he was saying my bankers are unhappy with me. I said, how come your bankers will be unhappy with you? You are a millionaire and your millions are with them, so they should be happy. He said, no, he's very unhappy with me because he says my money is just sitting there and it should not be sitting there. It should be moving. Right? So that's rightly said. No, coming back to our topic, like, okay, we are talking about mindset here, and we are talking about scarcity and abundance. So what exactly is this abundance mindset? Is it something different which we need to bring it, or is it something that is inside us which we need to put it into practice?
So the abundance mindset is, so let's understand this word abundance. Abundance means that it is more than even what I need, much more than that, right? And when we have this kind of mindset, we think that that the resources are enormous in the world. And look at the bigger picture. How big is the world? How many people are there? So, for example, I have some skill. How many people can I serve in a day, in a week, in a year, in my lifetime? So, how much money I can earn out of those services, right?
Hmm.
So, so the world is full of resources. It's about a person taking an action and getting the money, right? And the money will come with the value you provide in terms
Hmm.
of your service, your skills, or your time, or whatever, whatever you have. Okay. But abundance mindset is that there is sufficient,
Oh,
much
yeah.
more than what I need. It's already there. I just have to go and pick.
Well. Let's slow it out here. If it is that easy, if it is that easy, why people struggle to have it? Why people to struggle to feel it even?
So, so, so uh, for a person, let's say there is a challenge. Okay, there is somebody is in job and there is a challenge. Now this person who has a scarcity mindset, he will be worried. He will start living in fear. Okay, but the person who has this abundance mindset, he will look it as an opportunity, because now if he overcomes this challenge, he has proven others that he is better than others.
Hmm.
Okay, and he will have better opportunities, maybe in that company or maybe outside, or you know uh, but if he has proven, he will have better opportunities opening up for, definitely. And he, and it also tells that this person can find ways, uh, uh, you know in times of uh, challenges. For example, let's look at the pandemic time.
Hmm.
When COVID happened, people were sitting at home. Now there were people who were living in fear. Okay, what did they do? They were counting days, and then there were few people. I can even quote your example or even mine. That what we did, we we learned new skills and we started on a new journey, and the trajectory of life completely changed. And now we are coaching people, helping others to get over their challenges, right? So, so people who have this abundant mindset, they always look at the challenges as opportunities.
So
Okay,
is it
it,
easy?
it
Yeah,
is
go ahead.
it is easy. Yeah, it is easy for them who have that kind of mindset. But
Yeah,
it, but
that.
it is difficult for the other group with the scarcity mindset. Reason is they can't even see it.
Mhm.
They can't see the opportunities lying beneath the challenges or behind the challenges.
Yeah, that's where I was coming to. Like, you know, now that we know that need to we need to have this abundance mindset, which means there is a need for a shift here. You need to shift your perspective, shift your mindset from that of a scarcity to that of a abundance. So how do you bring this shift? How do you bring the shift?
Now, let me give an example here. Uh,
Like let us put this into perspective, Arif. Like, no, in especially in a country like India, I think it is same for all Asian countries. Like, we are grown up with mindset, or we have been told 1,000 times that money doesn't grow on trees. Money is you have to work very hard to get it, and also money is evil. Money makes people do bad things. For money, people do all wrong things. So those are the all negativity. A lot of negativity is attached to this money. Okay, and of course, when we talk about abundance, it's not just about money; it's about a lot of other things in life. So how do we bring this shift in perspective so that we can be more positive about it and live an abundant life? When I say abundant life, it's not just about having $1 million in your account. It's about living an abundant life, a heartful life, a fulfilled life.
yeah. So abundant life doesn't actually mean having $1 million in the bank. It only means that whatever needs you have, they are fulfilled, and you have much more than that. Okay, so you don't even worry about that how much you need and where will it come from, right? Now it's to shift from scarcity mindset to abundant mindset. There are just simple four simple steps that I'm going to tell.
Mhm.
The first step is change your money story.
Mhm.
And what I mean here is whatever you think of about the money, whatever beliefs you have, write down on your notebook and look what are the limiting beliefs that you have, and you
Mhm.
just change those limiting beliefs about the money. For
Mhm.
example, somebody may have that money is all evil. Okay, so uh, what he can say about it is that money, maybe money is a good thing, and I should have money in abundance so that I can fulfill my needs. Or let's say somebody has this belief that money money is hard to earn. Okay, so he can think of it as money is simple to earn. Or let's say he can say to himself that there is an abundance of money in the world. I just have to give some value so that I can get money in return. Right. So just change the money story in your mind. Now the second step is practice gratitude. Now this may sound very cliche, right? We talk a lot about gratitude, but it is the second step, and you know an important step to be grateful for what you have. Because when we are grateful, we can actually think of more possibilities. Our mind is open to think. But when we are not grateful and we are only thinking what we are missing or what we don't have, our focus is there. Let me give you an example. So when let's say there was one word which I forgot, okay, and I'm pressing myself. "Oh, what was that word? What was that word? Does that word come to the mind? Usually not.
Probably you answer the whole sentence.
Usually not. Usually not. Or let's say there is a student in the classroom. He is giving exam, uh, and he had the answer earlier, but now he is forgetting, and he is pressurizing his mind. Ke, let me think about it. He is worried now. Ke, how can this happen? Why he forgot that? But as soon as the exam is over and he is now relax, whatever is done is done. Suddenly the answer comes,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
So why is that happening? And it happens in so many situations. Why is it happening? It's because when we are pressurizing our mind, what it does is uh, it has to protect itself. The mind has to protect itself. So it just, you know, uh, creates creates a kind of wall
Here's the
so
shield.
that it is not pressurized too much. Right?
Yes.
And whenever, at the moment when it is relaxed, everything is coming automatically.
Mm, mm,
So similarly, when we are grateful, we can look, the possibilities will come. We will look for the possibilities, the probabilities, even in the challenges.
mm.
So that's
That's great.
what gratefulness, being grateful does. The third step is create value and serve. So of course, when we are studying or when we are in some profession, we have certain skills. That's why we are working, right? So we can enhance those skills or maybe learn new skills so that we can provide more value. When we provide more value, we can create more wealth, right? And the fourth thing is build an opportunity radar. Okay, so you just have a few antenna that whenever an opportunity is around you, you can recognize it. Otherwise, when we are too much focused on just one thing or one problem in life, or so we'll not be able to see the opportunities which are lying around.
Mhm.
Okay, so we should have that radar ready. Okay, and when we have that, we can look for opportunities. We can maybe invest or we can create more money. We can, and then we can eventually uh, create abundance for us.
That's pretty practical. If, the four steps are absolutely bang on. But I have one reservation here or one question here. As
Uh-huh.
you rightly said, this thing called gratitude is something become kind of cliche. Everybody talks about gratitude, and people often say, "Okay, I'm writing journal, but nothing is happening." Okay, uh, so how one can, I mean, one can come to terms with it because people may be practicing gratitude by writing, okay, and yet not finding result. So how can we help here? What is the advice here?
So there are two things. One is, look, being grateful definitely works. I have read it in books. Bible says that somebody who has less will be taken even that away, and people who have more, they will be given more. Okay, and what? So there is no specific word there. You put anything. For example, you put health. So that means somebody who has less health. That means somebody who has some disease or some illness. They will have more health problems. They will be given more health problems. That means the health will get lesser and lesser. And somebody who has abundance of health, they will be given more health. Now instead of health, you put money. Somebody who has less, you know, even that less will be taken away. And
Hmm.
somebody who has more, they will be given more and
That's
more and
profound,
more
actually.
in abundance. So you look around, people who are wealthy, they are getting wealthier. People who are poor, they are getting poorer. Okay. Quran says that somebody who is grateful, they will be given more and more of whatever they are grateful for. And somebody who is not grateful, whatever they have, that will be taken away. So Quran clearly, uh, you know, specify this gratefulness thing. Okay,
Hmm.
so and you look around and you will understand that you can actually see it happening around. Okay. When we talk about journaling or using that gratitude exercise, people don't follow it, you know, till the time it is required to follow, because there is a belief inside. So it will not just turn around just by me writing for maybe a few days or few weeks. What is happening is it depends on what I actually believe in inside,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
what is embedded there inside my mind or my heart, my soul. If it so it will take some time. So journaling is it's a fantastic exercise, gratitude journaling, but it will work. It will take its own time. You need to have faith. Just trust the process and keep on doing until it happens.
That was profound, Arif. I mean, yeah, what you quoted is quite profound. So let's, I mean, all valid and valuable points you have shared. So let's as a final this thing. Can you give people something, uh, some easy formula with which people can get this wealth mindset? I mean, something easy, something quick, and something they can adopt and make it happen. Not overnight, but something easy to do and something doable.
Yeah, I wish I had that formula when I actually started working, right? But since I have worked for these many years, over 20 years, and I have learned from mentors, whether uh, in the healthcare industry or now in coaching industry. You know, uh, uh, so there is a formula which is already there. Okay, so it is called wealth. Wealth is equal to value multiplied by your beliefs multiplied by action.
Okay, let me write it down.
Okay, so
Yeah.
wealth is directly proportional, directly proportional to the amount of belief, the kind of belief you have
Mm-hmm.
about money, the action
Mm-hmm.
you are taking to get money, to earn money, and the value you provide to others.
Okay.
Okay, the amount of value I can provide to people around me, right? That can give me however much money I want or need. Okay, and let's say let me give you an example here. So there is a farmer who who is seeding into the ground. So what he is doing? He is actually giving a value. So he is giving out a value. Now he is nurturing it by putting manure, by giving water consistently. So he is taking that consistent action. Okay, and then harvest will come. Okay, so that is his belief, his faith. So he has to trust the process. If he doesn't have that belief, or he doesn't trust the process, so what will happen? The chances are that harvest
Yeah.
may not come, or he has uh, uh, just cut the harvest even before the time was right, or he has watered it too much. So that action is required in proportion and consistently, right? So and let's say somebody who feels that they are not getting result, they are not getting fruits of their labor. But if you are sure that you are seeding, right, and you are taking consistent action, just have this belief, just keep on faith, trust the process. It will come. It will come when the time is right.
I think that was quite phenomenal, Arif. And this is such a topic. I think we can talk endlessly on this. But with that said, I think I will try to conclude this what we have learned today. One is that whatever you have, whether it's talent or money or what what wealth, what asset you have, it is not something to be sitting in one place. It has to roll. It has to move. Okay, so one need to invest your time, your money, your thing into other things so that it keeps moving and it keeps growing. If you just keep it, hold it tight, it's not going to go anywhere. At the same time, nothing is coming inside, so it's not basically growing. And the steps that you have shared is like one need to change what story he's telling in his mind. Okay, that story need to change. That is the first thing. And second thing is people have to practice gratitude. Gratitude has proven to be a very powerful practice to bring in positive mindset and open up abundance in people's lives. And this is a very, very, very valid point here. I think that is what you shared here is that create value and share value. Because any success story that you see outside out there, any company, what it basically does is that there is a problem and they come up with a solution, a value, which they share. Because millions of people needs that solution, by sharing that value, that company or that people are able to wealth out of it, create wealth out of it. And last but not the least, build opportunity radar. This fantastic. This one I like it because often what happens is when you feel tight, when you feel like scarcity mindset, that's what we call it. When you have it, you are too much focused on the problem area. So the opportunities are moving around you, nearby you, passing by you, but you don't see them because you are so much focused on the problem. So keep your eyes and ears open so that you'll be able to see the opportunities that are coming, right? And opportunities that are going. If there is anything going around, grab it, make use of it. And this formula that you shared is very good. There's value, action, and belief. All are solid, rock solid pillars for success or for that matter, abundance mindset. And it's been fantastic talking, and I hope audience have liked it. And I would like to hear from our audience if there is anything, if anybody want to ask any questions, please feel free. If you want to join the discussion, please join. We are here for a while. And in case you have this mindset issues when it comes to money, when it comes to abundance, if you are suffering a scarcity mindset, reach out to Arif anytime, and you can have a free one-to-one call so that you can look at it more perspectively. And thank you so much, Arif. Wish you all the best, and we'll see you again next week, same time, same place.
Thank you, Sayeed, and thank you everyone who has joined. And the world, I would just want to conclude with this that the world is full of opportunities and resources. Keep your mind open, keep your radars open, and you will be able to see. Thank you.
Good luck.